Weird. Pardon me, VOD gamers. Someone in chat is saying that they can't resocket their gems, and then there was actually some server downtime with a slight patch, and it's making me wonder if socketing gems quickly with a macro might have been somehow related to the duplication exploit. And maybe they just disabled socketing gems temporarily. That would be odd, though. Is the stream going okay? I hope it is. Oh, there we go. Now I see you guys. Sorry, I had to refresh. Can you guys hear me okay? I got a different setup, so hopefully you don't notice any difference. I did tweak some mic settings though, so if any headphone users notice anything, you can give me feedback and just let me know if things are like really bad. I basically made it a bit more aggressive with how it cuts out the background noise. So just let me know. Hi, Dub Dub. These pups are so codependent lately, man. Anyways, yeah, hi guys. Sorry I didn't say hello. Hopefully you're all doing good. As a console player, these bots now in the hub world chat spam. Oh, bro, I left the global chat years ago. Like legitimately, just don't. Just don't even use global chat. The bots are pretty rampant on PC as well. But yeah, some of you guys let me know as well. Just be really careful. Apparently, you can't resocket your gems right now. I assume that that's a temporary thing. It would probably have to do with the duplication, because what I'm assuming, you know, I don't actually know how to do the dupe and I don't care, but I'm assuming it's got something to do with using a macro to bring gems over quick and maybe at the same time interact with one of the items that's in your inventory. I don't know. Just be careful of it. Like, just be careful of the fact that it seems to be there. Like I see, I see Zuck in game is saying, try it yourself, bro. And it's like, no, don't do it. Oh, he's saying try it on a class that you don't main. Yeah, I mean, that's a good option. But yeah, if you guys let me know on console if you're dealing with it. I don't know if it's a PC only thing. Speaking of the sound audio setup, just tell me if the game's too loud or anything. I'm gonna have to obviously readjust all of that. I basically right now have a new program that came with my new setup that essentially allows me to mix everything. Like, I can change the game volume, I can change music volume, I can change my volume, like all independently. It's actually pretty cool, but of course comes with a lot of technical issues. Okay, anyways, yeah, for those of you wondering, no, we have not grinded up. I still haven't gotten my Crystal 5 hat. Oh right, I'm still so not used to this mod. It's so much nicer. Stop playing for a week and there's the most game-breaking bug and some jackass stole every clue bit. Yes, it's been pandemonium. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I was wondering, like, wait, why does my map look like it's more refined or darker or something? And I realized I turned off, like, I had a mod that made biome colors white. I gotta re-enable that mod. But yeah, if you guys, if there's enough of you guys around, we could end up doing like a ship or a tower or something. Otherwise, for the most part, I'm just gonna be sticking to U6. I know it's not super exciting or anything like that, but we're still missing the hat is the problem. And then once we get that under control, then I can finally start actually working on upgrading my Crystal 5 gear. Because I'm still kind of waiting on that. Arguably, I could be maxing out my gear like right now. But it's really expensive, and if I can avoid it, I'm going to. So, yeah. Oh, we're also going to be playing No Rest for the Wicked came out today. So I'm going to be doing some videos of that. I don't know whether or not I'm going to do that as a stream series. I'm going to for sure do like a recorded video for you guys, like a shorter one today. And then I might stream it later with my friend, but do it as a recorded series so that I can cut that down. Just because it seems like the type of game where it would benefit from having shorter videos. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. Hey, Spooky. Trying to level up my Ice Sage. Gonna be a real issue that I can't steal Draco's gems anymore. Yep. What depth do I have to be so I can grind for the permatorch? I always go like for the Aphira. You mean? Because I always go for the U10 Leviathan Delve portal at depth 110, because then by the time you get to the boss, you're deep enough. I don't know if there's a depth requirement actually for fighting the Aphira. It might be. I don't know. Not exactly sure. Which boss would you consider Trove's final boss? None. The game has a tutorial and acts like there's a boss, and then Shadow Towers got obliterated like years ago, so unfortunately. Daughter of the Moon technically is still like the final boss as far as the game is concerned, but yeah, right. Xbox Studio sale on Steam, by the way. Nice. Yeah, I already got my hands full with games right now, but that's cool. I'll have to check it out. There's a couple games that I've been looking up that, like, retro games that I've been really wanting to replay, and I realized that they're all Xbox exclusive. And not, like, modern Xbox, so that I could, like, easily play them, or even emulate them. No, it's just impossible. It kind of sucks. Basically, there was Deus Ex Invisible War, which everyone hated. I loved it. And then another game called Predator Concrete Jungle, which was apparently as well, but they were like old game exclusives. So, oh, hello. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll get to play them. The new DLC for Final Fantasy 16 is out with Rising of the Tide Leviathan. That's cool, Multi. I'm not really interested in the DLC, but still dope. Look at this panda egg. Isn't that cute? Looks so stupid. So yeah, just a heads up again, if anybody's just tuning in, be very careful with swapping your gems right now. I don't know all of the details, but as far as my understanding is concerned, they've disabled the ability to resocket your gems temporarily because it had to do with the duplication bug. Which is a really interesting way of still keeping the servers on, which I appreciate. I just wish that there was like an in-game announcement or something that mentioned it. It means I won't be able to swap my gems over in order to get the Crystal 5 gear that I want, but whatever. It's fine, it's just, yeah, I'll definitely have to make like a short video. Can anybody, are any of you guys on console, can you relay to me, like, is that the case on console as well? You still can't resocket? Because as far as I know, it's only on PC at the moment. It might be on console, I'm just not on console, so I don't know. If you do try it out, just try it out on an alt class that you don't care about, because we don't know when it'll go back on. What is your mount and how do I get it? Volatile Bounder, and it is exclusive to Bomber Royale Season 3. So you gotta grind up your bomber tokens, or the really slow way of doing it is grinding up your bomber tome so that you can get the coins. But yeah, pretty slow. I'm glad I use different gems on each class. Yeah, I don't. I'm too lazy. Or rather, efficient? I don't know if lazy is the right term, but you know what I mean. And then for anybody asking, because people always ask, why U6? So U6 is pretty much one of the most efficient places to get these vault boxes. It's not 100% the most efficient, but it is when I'm solo. And essentially, it's because there's the elite bosses on top of dungeons spawning as well. So we just get like a lot of vaults. And I'm trying to be within 45 blocks of the enemies that I'm killing. I can't even log in on console right now. I was able to earlier though. Okay, maybe they actually disabled console just in its entirety. That'd be interesting. Did you know about what? The ally Geode gives you more gear vaults. Oh, right. I don't think I can get that though. What did you say it was called? With an I? Yeah, there it is. Interesting. I'm assuming you can get this randomly from gear crafting. Oh. Wait, where do you actually get this ally? How do people have it? And how do they have a tradable version? Grants a chance to drop one more gear vault when completing a dungeon. Okay, I didn't know it was tradable. Yeah, I'll take it. All right. It's from the vaults themselves. Oh my god, those are rare then. What the heck? Are you serious? I've opened like 10,000 boxes by now and I haven't gotten... Dang. That's nuts. Wow. Okay, well, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I don't think I would have ever like just naturally checked. Okay, let's swap off Scorpius. Whoops, where is it? Come on. What does it look like? Oh, it's a cute little, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Come on. 3 gear crafter vault. Yeah, that'll make an impact over over the course of time. Sweet, thanks. Volatile Bounder always sounds hard, but realistically, you can get it in 2 to 3 hours of Bomber Royale. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just that Bomber's so boring. That's all. You also gotta get pretty lucky with the random people that are inside Bomber, because sometimes nobody's playing. For Xbox, you can still log in and you can still socket gems. Okay. Okay, so it's just a PC thing. Maybe they already have a fix on console, or maybe the issue isn't as bad on console. Not sure. There's an upgrade on Terminus that gives you 3.5% of giving you even more vaults when doing a dungeon. Yeah, I know about that. I'm slowly working on it, but at the same time, I don't care. You know what? Let's actually see how we're doing on our block element. Maybe we can get the last thing, which would allow me to actually get some boxes and keys. The 50,000. Yikes. How much do I have? Or do I have to unlock this in a... Of course I do. Oh. 50? How much do we get out of this? 25 though, that's worth it. I still can't afford this though. Gear Trove Vault, each time you receive a lucky roll. No, so the one that's for dungeons is here, the second one. Oh, it gives me more vaults. 5, 10, 5, and 5. That's actually not as bad as I initially thought. It's still pretty bad. But I guess it adds up. I don't know. Okay, how much of these do I have? God, I wish I could just check my inventory really quick. Where are they again? As far as the inventory is concerned, God, this flux inventory is a mess. They really gotta give like a sort function, or better yet, give us a search bar. Is it all the way at the bottom? If one of you guys sees it, like I don't notice it, but if you see it, just let me know the number of how much we have. Slowly scroll through it, but I just, oh my God, I hate this inventory so much. Oh. Is it in the stupid dragon coins? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It's not that bad. 18,000 is all we got? Dang. So that'd be 5, 10. Okay, so we won't be able to max this out, but we can at least get a few. Screw it. This one I would say is the most important because it's the one that we're going to consistently do. Whoops. Oh, I also want to see how am I doing on Cubits. Nope, not even close. Weird. Did the dupe glitch ever occur on console? So I heard that it did from some of you guys, but of course that's just word of mouth. I don't know personally. Also, hey, Ketchup. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch the Fallout series as well. I keep hearing good things about it. Apparently, a buddy I know that is like an actual like Fallout fan really enjoyed it. So that's how you know it's probably pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Fallout, but I'll still check it out. Whereas with like the Halo series, you know, I didn't hear anything but bad things, so I never bothered watching it. And then I watched the Last of Us show and I hated it. It was way worse than the games. But yeah, I'll definitely check out the Fallout show when I get the chance. It's just it's been a bit tedious because of everything that I've been changing and setting up with my computer and everything, so. What's the best way to get block element to level the profession? Basically what we're doing right now is just, you know, like sticking to a nice early Uber world, because right now in U6 it's probably one of the most efficient areas because of the sheer amount of gear that we're getting that we can loot collect on top of the vaults that we're getting, which will in tandem give us more gear. Curious, sure. Either way, I have videos that talk about it. I guess I don't have a video that specifically talks about that topic, but in the Gear Crafter video, I talk about it. Yep, I keep hearing good things about Fallout. I know, I'll check it out. Does U6 also drop Binding Darkness? Not sure about that one. I think Binding Darkness is exclusive to Delves, but I could be wrong. I'm not really here for Binding Darkness, so I haven't really noticed, honestly. Also, someone saying, did you fall victim to the gem glitch? So, I don't think it's a glitch. If I had to bet, we mentioned this earlier, but if I had to guess, I'd say they disabled gem socketing on PC right now. Just looking for a cornerstone. Because, what? Okay. I think they disabled it because they are trying to stop the duping, and gem swapping was probably related to it or something. I assume. You can get Binding Darkness from elites, but it's not that common. Yeah, okay. Oh, here, I'll just mute the dude who's trying to advertise duping stuff. It's funny, like, people think they're not gonna get their comeuppance, but it's like, bro, you're gonna be like on top of like the whole issue of the duping just being like a problem with this game, you're also gonna be ostracized. Like, no one's gonna want to deal with you. But anyways, Sam doing a quick update. When I have max C4 hat on with pearls and a C2 bow and face that are maxed out, I have 6.5k light. Nice. So you're getting there. But my PR goes from 34.1k to 33.8. I'm not exactly sure what numbers you're trying to throw at me, bro. I'm a returning player with low shadow level gear and no light. Where should I be farming for upgrades? What level is your character? Because levels are pretty much your primary go-to first and foremost, because as you get levels, you'll be able to equip more gems. And especially the cosmic gems is where you're going to get a crap ton of light. There's also the Geode mastery from the caves, which is quite disgusting to farm for. But it's not that bad. And then there's the Cosmic Dragon, which you don't bother if you're just returning. And then otherwise, there's just Crystal Gear as a whole, which is extremely easy to get. I'd recommend checking out like my Gear Crafter guide and stuff like that. There's the two particular videos I'd recommend is the video about gear crafting and the video about Crystal Gear. Because you're not going to be going for Crystal 5 or anything. And in that video, I talked about like the new most efficient way and blah, blah, blah. Short answer, grind dungeons. But yeah, if you're level 26, you got to get max level first. Hey, GNAC. Maybe gem swapping overloaded the game. Devs took the server offline for 3 hours for the gems thing. Yeah, but isn't it really... I'm just assuming it's related to the duping, because it seems like it would be one of those things where if you used a macro to swap gems quick enough, but changed the slot with one of the items you had in your inventory, maybe then it would do the duping, or it's completely unrelated and it's just something that was destroying servers, as you mentioned. Who knows? Either way, we'll it'll get resolved eventually. I just say, like, be careful right now, because you don't want to swap your gems. I mean, maybe it's completely unrelated. But I would just assume so, because otherwise, like, why? Why disable it? Like, it just doesn't really make that much sense. Then again, some people were already reporting, like, just completely separate. They were saying that it seems a lot less laggy, so maybe gem socketing was somehow a cause of that? Not exactly sure. Also, yeah, Dragon, don't worry, I'm gonna do a No Rest for the Wicked series. I'm gonna record the first playthrough video today, and I'm gonna try and have that go up today as well. And then my buddy that's also going to get it is going to be playing it later tonight. So I might stream it with him, but I'm leaning towards just doing it as a recorded playthrough just because I don't know if the game's going to have that much content because it's early access. And it's one of those games where it just seems like it's going to be better to do as like a playthrough, like with recorded videos, but we'll see. But yeah, I've been really hyped for that game. I'm really looking forward to it. In short, it's basically made by the Ori and the Blind Forest devs, so you know that the movement of the character is going to feel god tier. They do really, really good platformers and stuff like that. But basically, it's a top-down Souls-like. So, Elden Ring pro right here. Obviously, I'm excited about it. Apparently someone is still duping Troves of Wonder. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe, like, again, maybe it's completely unrelated. And maybe duping is still a thing. It's just, I want to believe that they're doing something to stop the duping. Oh, God, help me. Oop. Hello, stupid. Yeah, somebody just opened a crap ton of Trove of Wonders. Well, they could have already had that before. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's new dupes. Like, you never know. My god, the lag sometimes. Okay, never mind. What were people saying? The lag's gone? No, it's not. Just manageable because I'm in U6 and alone. Fine. Welcome to Trove. I'm curious for the constellation keys needed to unlock the star chart nodes. Is the shop the only way to get them? Yup. Yup. Goodbye, Cubits. That's the problem. They got way too many sinks for Cubits, but not enough for other things like Flux. But I guess the whole point is it's in the name of pushing patron? I don't know. But yeah, just to clarify for those of you that might be wondering, like, what's the deal? Why are people complaining about Troves of Wonder? So what people are actually doing is because they can duplicate them, they're opening like hundreds of thousands of them, and because they're opening them most likely with the mod, it spams out chat and can even almost in a sense DDoS that world, so it becomes unplayable. Like, it's really bad. Which the bigger issue is, why is the game so like unfunctional as soon as somebody has thousands of boxes? But you know, that's the bigger question that I'd be asking is, if anything should be taken from this, it's, dang, they need to optimize a lot of aspects of this game. I don't know how they would do it. The devs in their infinite wisdom would probably just make it so that opening boxes would be on a cooldown, which would be disgusting. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm talking about like in-game spooky, because there's lots of things that you can do that can absolutely like break worlds. Like if you put down like a infinite amount of piñatas and people don't take care of them. I remember we got griefed with that a long time ago. You might remember, where people were hiding piñatas underneath the floorboards, and then eventually we finally found them, because otherwise the club world was just slowly dying. I think they've taken care of that now, but I don't fully remember. This guy told me about some account that opened 1 million Troves of Wonder every month and thousands of gem boxes. Yeah, that's probably one of the dupers. That might even be the dude that got banned. It's common that there's a bunch of Q-Mentos on the market. What? What? Q-Mento? Was that a typo? You mean Memento? They're not on the market. I don't know. You'll have to retype what you were trying to say. You farm C5 and U6. Yeah, we technically can't get Crystal 5 to drop, but we're not trying to because the drops are bad. They'll be missing 2 levels to them. So we're basically trying to get the vault boxes. Oh, the Q-Mento. Right. My bad. What even is this? Unlocks a single random uncommon creature. Memento you do not already have unlocked. Huh. Well, the reason there's so many of these on the market is just because someone's been duping them. Honestly, I didn't even know this item existed. So never mind. Don't you get more boxes in higher Uber worlds? Nope. Because there is a mistake that they made in the game's code where U6 is guaranteed drops of boxes. It's not supposed to be, but it's there. So essentially this is one of the most efficient ways of farming, at least solo. Like if you're in a group, ships and stuff are pretty good. But the main reason why like I don't really care is because we're not trying to get we're not trying to get Crystal 5 as a drop, because it's gonna be missing 2 levels versus if we end up unboxing it, is going to end up having 2 levels on it already, which essentially saves us a lot of resources. Also, you better not be asking, you better not be asking, he keeps saying, does duping go undetected? Maybe because he's trying to dupe, in which case, die. No, it doesn't go undetected. Devs know about it. They're just struggling with trying to bottleneck the main issue. Well, I don't know. I'm just hoping. And then they'll end up slowly putting out the ban waves. But right now, that's, yeah, they got other things to deal with. Like player anger. Nah, you know what I mean. I don't know, man. Like, I wish they would end up being a bit more open with it. I assume they're in lockdown right now, just trying to deal with it. Like, I got scared when they turned the servers off today, thinking, oh, are they finally doing something about it? But yeah, so for somebody that was asking, gems are disabled right now. Like, you can't resocket your gems on PC, so just be careful. They disabled it. I don't know why exactly. Either it's related to the duping or it's a whole other issue that was going on. So just make sure if you cycle your gems off, it's not on one of your mains. Otherwise, you're probably just stuck not playing for a while. Let's be real. Should have disabled on equipping as well. Yep. I know. I thought of that too, but I don't know. Maybe they can't. I really don't know. Yeah, Snaff on Twitch anyways making a comment about the duping, which I'm not going to say publicly because yes, but we don't want to draw attention to it. I'll just say I know. I agree. Where do I get a lot of Cinnabar? In this biome, incidentally, is where it starts spawning the most. Whoops. I don't want to actually go for wave machines because they take too long. What mod are you using that puts the X on the boss? Definitive Boss Radar mod. Also, sorry I didn't reply to that earlier. Where? It shows like the red icon when I'm looking away, and then when I look back, they're like gone. Weird. What do you mean by equip and unequip? So if I take this gem off, I won't be able to put it back on. And what the other dude was saying is they should have made it so that you can't take your gem off in the first place. But I'm assuming, again, like, I don't know. I'm just guessing. They disabled it because it's somehow related to the duping or something. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just I wanna have copium that they disabled it for a good reason. Are there any public clubs, or do I have to be invited? Oh, like, can you just join without an invite? No, you gotta be invited. Which your best bet is just asking here or in the Discord if you want to be in Team Pixel. They just did it to troll. Disabling gems as an out-of-season April Fool's joke? Let's go. Also, hey, KO. Yeah, so to ask again, just for personal feedback, any of you that are regulars, are you noticing any differences in audio levels that you want me to adjust? Is the game too loud? Does my mic sound weird? Basically, I have a different setup now. Not that I got like a new mic or anything. It's just I changed my setup ever so slightly, and I made the basically the stuff, the programs that I use to get rid of background noise and stuff like that, I made a little bit more aggressive. You might not notice it, and if you don't notice anything, then we're good. But just if there was anything, just let me know. Because basically now I can like actually mix all of the audio like independently. And so there might be issues. I did spend a bit of time kind of ironing it out yesterday, but everything sounds good? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, the other thing where it's gonna be a bit weird is when I start doing some reaction streams. Oh crap, there's like the Nintendo Direct Indie Showcase today. I completely forgot about that. I'll probably watch that one and react to that, but I think it's only like 20 minutes. But basically it means that I'll be able to like, the whole long story short, because I'll have another video that's gonna highlight and talk about it all in more detail. But the short answer is I'll be able to independently adjust audio levels on the fly. Normally it's something that I could only do in editing afterwards. So if I'm like reacting to something and you guys are like, the video's too quiet, now I can actually bring it up. So that'll be cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Indie Showcase is today. I think it's already done, but I'll watch it afterwards. Silksong news. Yeah, so I've been mentioning in the Discord, if you guys haven't seen, Silksong might actually be coming out either this year or getting an announcement for it to come out next year. I hope you guys are excited. I'm not super big into Hollow Knight, but that was really cool to hear that. Where the heck is my cornerstone? KO! Always so generous, man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you so much, buddy. Yep. Silksong got an age rating. It also has a figurine pre-order that accidentally went up on Amazon. So it's coming. I'm really excited for you guys because I know you guys have been waiting for that one for a long time. I might play Silksong because I like the visuals a lot more. Hollow Knight for me, like, I know it's a good game. I know it is, but I don't know, man. I couldn't get into it. Most of all, it's the visuals of it just was so off-putting for me. Like the whole bug thing, like I don't know. But either way, even if I don't end up playing it, I'm excited that you guys finally got some freaking news. Like, man. What magic find do you have to get constant stellars like that? Must be a decent bit of flux. Yeah, I guess so. I never really focus on it. I'd say for consistent stellars, maybe like, let's say 5K magic find it up? I don't know, dude. Sorry to say it's a fairly specific question that my mind has been pretty warped over the years, so I don't know. I've had this much magic find for a long time, so so I don't know, man. As a returning player from 2018, what is something I should be doing? Uninstalling. Sorry. I don't know, man. You kind of came back at the worst time in Trove's history because there's a lot of cheaters going on right now. It's actually just a recent thing that happened over the weekend, so it will end up being resolved, just who knows when. If you don't have your class maxed out, I'd say that's probably the main thing you want to focus on. Otherwise, the main recent difference would be going through dungeons and stuff like that now gives you gear crafter vaults, which check out my other video talking about gear crafting and crystal gear and stuff to get a better handle on it. But short answer is you basically just get a lot more gear. So also for magic find, like someone's saying Above 15k magic find is every dungeon. Yeah, I'm not sitting on 15k magic find. I know it's on 10k magic find, it drops a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I'd say like 5k and up. But that's like very ballpark estimate of like, you're probably not gonna be getting stellar that often. If I had to guess, I'd say like maybe around 8k is when you'll start getting it pretty commonly, but I don't know. Hollow Knight also just feels super slow when you first start out. Yeah, maybe that's the issue for me. I don't know. I'm just very particular with the types of games that I like. And as much as I enjoyed making the first Hollow Knight episode, after I was done with it, I was just like, I don't want to play. Like, I'm not really excited. And it was like, yeah, let's just not do it then. I am going to be doing quite a few other weirdo series for you guys pretty soon, though. Like, beyond No Rest for the Wicked, I think is going to be kind of the more, like, hardcore fans are probably going to be enjoying that on the channel. But for those of you that are into Terraria, there's... I'm not playing Terraria again, okay? Calm down. There's a game very similar to Terraria that I found that I'm planning on doing a playthrough on. It actually really surprised me. Because it's essentially like a top-down Terraria. Not Core Keeper either. It's actually a new one. I'm waiting for Light No Fire, to be honest. Oh, dude, me too. That game's gonna be so dope. I'm really looking forward to that one. I hope that the online is really good so we can all just play together like really easily as well. Because that'd be dope. Die. Okay, I think it's about time that we hop in the hub, take a quick break. I'll focus on chat a little bit more before we get back to it again. Because we gotta create a new world. Hollow Knight's like Rain World for me. Just starting out is not too great, but it gets much better once you get into it. Yeah, with any Metroidvania, let's be real. Starbound? No, I already had a Starbound series years ago when Starbound was a better game. And I tried Stardew Valley. I refunded it. I got so bored. I don't like those farming games. I am going to do a video of Fae Farm. Someone was asking like about a month ago, like, you should play this game. I don't know if there's any demand for it, but I did get a key for it, which means that I did try it out. It's actually pretty cool. As far as one of those farming games, if I really wanted to play it, I'd probably play that. But yeah. Been playing some Don't Starve together. I remember that game. That's another game that didn't really click with me, but I do remember playing it and enjoying it. I'm on 2.2k magic find, and stellar is usually very rare unless I have patron and I hit 4.4k and it gets fairly common. Yeah, okay, so I was right about like around 5k is when you start getting it. Was the maintenance for duping issues? I assume so. So basically right now you can take your gems off of your character, but you can't socket them back on. I assume that's got to do with the duping, but don't quote me on it. Okay, fine, I'll spoil the game. Look up Tinkerlands. Stupidest title ever. Absolutely dumb. So they have a free demo that's basically the full game. And then when the full game releases later this year, it's going to have multiplayer. It is straight up top-down Terraria. The music is so similar. The gameplay is so similar. Like, I love it. I was just playing the demo, just recorded a one-off video that I still haven't edited yet. And I was just like, dude, I want to do a playthrough of this game. Like, it's so good. I don't know how long the demo goes, but it's free. So yeah, I can easily recommend it. The other main series that's going to actually start today, though, is No Rest for the Wicked. Which is a weird game title, right? Kind of just, yeah. For some reason, when I do Leviathans with people after killing it, the chest is already open and I don't know why. Please help. You're probably not, you're probably not doing enough damage to actually get the loot. On top of that, you have to, like, for whatever reason, the Leviathan can only take damage from 8 players, so you have to be able to contribute even a little bit before you can actually get the chest. Grounded got its last update 2 days ago. Nice for them. Honestly, I hated the 1.0 update for Grounded. It sucked. Still waiting for a video of Ancient Dungeon VR in multiplayer. I didn't record it, dude. We were just playing it casually. I should have been recording, but I'd say they disabled the gems for the duping. Yeah, I that's what I'm assuming. Oh. Yeah, maybe. No, they would have disabled the loot collector if the duping was related to buying back items. I assume, so I know for a fact, like the way that the game works, you know, just how it's coded. When you're dragging an item back to the gem slot, I assume what they do is have a macro that like swaps to another item within the same frame that you're swapping to the socketed gem, and then it goes, that can't be socketed, and gives you like it, and maybe converts the gem back into the other item. I don't know. I'm just totally guessing here. Just based on the fact that they disabled socketing gems is where that's coming from, but I don't know. Oh, hell yeah. Community manager posted in the Trove Discord, they said they're currently working for a fix. Oh, for the gems or for duping? Because one of them is more important. Hey, Dorito. Just watch your video and I totally agree with everything you say. That sounds like such a bot response. I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but... What do I do in Bomber Royale? Just stand there. Wait until the round's over. All right, we got 500 boxes, but let's keep grinding. Also, I saw somebody ask earlier, are you enjoying streaming lately? No. Can't you tell? Yes, I am. I'm gonna do pretty soon, not yet. I'm gonna do a Q&A for this year. Normally I do Q&As every year at the start of the year, but this time I'm a bit late. Essentially what I'm gonna do is probably either put a community post, or frankly speaking, I'll probably just make like a really short video. Ask me your questions kind of thing, and then everyone can leave it in the comments, and then I'll make that video private and make a response video in kind. That's kind of the plan. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of Trove questions, but it'll be an opportunity for you guys to ask me real life questions as well. I also need to do a video showing my new setup. I need to do a tour of my room, which was kind of, I was waiting for this new setup so that I could do that. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of real life videos coming soon. Hopefully an updated gym video soon too, because that's been going pretty well. But yeah, just so you guys know, there's lots of stuff cooking. It's just, obviously Trove kind of takes priority of it all, so. And just because I get something recorded doesn't necessarily mean that I get it edited quickly. Fun fact, members right now, you guys can watch like 5 or 6 videos that are on the channel. I plan on having them all go public eventually, but you might have noticed the description is wrong. There's no thumbnail. Like, I basically just left it available for members to see it all early, because otherwise I still need to do a little bit of work before those videos are ready to go public. Die. I still gotta get the stupid egg mount or whatever. Keep forgetting. The Discord invite is broken. In the description? Is it? It shouldn't be. I don't know if I need these delve keys. Let me double check. See. Because yeah, you're not the first person that mentioned that. Nope, works for me. Works just fine. The one that, oh, the one that the bot is spamming, Stream Elements. Okay. Yeah, right. Because it's doing like, right. I can see the problem. Basically the bot, like the command would work, but as you can see, the bot is essentially, it's YouTube's fault. Because the bot is trying to do a shortened link of discord.gg at Scyushi. And then the Discord itself, or YouTube, is making that actually at me, so it's removing the extra part of the link. Yeah, I'll try to change that later. Let me write that down. Actually, where the heck is a piece of paper? My desk is so clean now. I don't have anything. Streambot Discord. That's what people were saying when they said that the link wasn't working. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Because a couple of people were reporting that. I just thought they were talking about the description, which was working fine. So I was just like, what? Hey, last. Oh, I'm a very old player. What makes you be able to shoot through the wall? Shadowhunter just can shoot through the wall now. They changed it when Shadowhunter got reworked. Fun fact is, without the class gem, you can actually shoot through enemies, which is pretty helpful when you're fighting a group. But then as soon as you get the class gem, you can't shoot through enemies anymore, but you can still shoot through walls, which makes Shadowhunter, in my opinion, one of the most efficient dungeon farmers. There we go. One question. How do you make so much flux? Me? I just spend real money. There's no trick. I just drain my bank account. No, I buy credit pouches and then I sell them when they're like really, really high. The only reason I even have as much flux as I do right now is because credit pouches went to like, it was something ridiculous where it went to like 8 or 10 mil at one point or something. So I just bought like a bunch and then I just sold them all then because I was like, oh, thank God, I'll never have to spend money on this game anymore. I keep having to spend money on this game, by the way, just because this stupid, yeah. Stupid curio merchant. Oh, curio merchant's changed its inventory. That's right, I gotta check that. One of the items anyways. I hate the curio merchant, dude. He's such a cool idea, but executed so poorly. A true gamer being mad that the desk is clean. I don't know if that's a gamer or like... No, like normally I have papers all over my desk because I'm the type of person I have to write things down. If I put it in a text document or something, it disappears from my mind forever. If I leave it on paper, I can remember a lot better. I don't know why. What was I doing? Curio merchant. See, I should have wrote it down. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's waste my credits. Sweet. It's 100 more mastery though, so can't complain about that. Whoa. Okay, does it fly? Does it shoot? No, it doesn't shoot. It's kind of weird. Like, I kind of like it, but it looks like it's all one color. Oh, it's like a unicorn snake. That's strange. All right, I'll make a short or something afterwards. Get Bounder back on. Also, hi, Whereas. Yes, I know about No Rest for the Wicked. Oh, is it not optimized? Can you not run it? Are they planning? I thought they were planning a day one fix already, but I guess not. I hope it's not that, like, intensive. That would kind of suck if you can't play it. Having a bit of trouble with gems. My problem is that I updated blindly some empowered small gems. Oh, so sorry. If you're trying to ask, I'm gonna rephrase your question, but correct me if I'm wrong. You're asking, you upgraded some gems, but you don't know if they're bad gems or whatever, like not optimal. Anyway, if you end up taking those gems to the gem forge and you try to like upgrade them or whatever, like basically you just look at them and see whether or not they have 2 pearls on the stats, even though the gem is maxed out, then you know that that's a bad gem, because a maxed out gem will have 3 pearls in total. Take loans to buy pouches. Yes. Grinding for money IRL to buy stuff in-game feels easier than in-game. Dude, it actually is. That's the thing. Like, it's funny how, like, I was thinking about that just in terms of video games in general. It's really funny how people think they're getting things for free when the irony is a job would take less time. You know, like, I'm not just talking about Trove here, but just like in general, like, I mean, I guess example for Trove, you know, there's the Gear Vault boxes, right? And it's like, you can buy the 200 pack or whatever. Like, where is it? This thing right here. And that's 2,000 credits. Okay, 2,000 credits, let's say, is 15 bucks. That means that this is $15 for roughly 30 minutes of work time in game. This is the one instance where it's actually more cost effective to not spend money. Like, if it gave you like 2,000 boxes or something, or like it gave 200 and like a crap ton of keys or something, but come on, devs. It's so bad. Like, sometimes stuff in this game just makes no sense. It's like they don't want money, you know? Also, I haven't noticed if we've ever gotten like more than 3 boxes. Like, has that 2% actually mattered? Funny enough, we actually aren't getting guaranteed 3 boxes every time either. But anyway, how do you see pearls and gems? Yeah, sure, I'll show you. I'm sorry. I kind of... I knew that I would have to explain it. But yeah, in short, guys, like when you're leveling up your gems, you might have an issue trying to find like whether or not they're garbage gems once they're maxed out. But if you just go to the gem forge and then you click on the gem, you can see right there 3 pearls into light. So it's not that the 3 pearls have to be into light or anything. It can be anywhere. Obviously, I have videos talking about gem stats and pearls and all that crap that I'll have updated videos on this year. But I'm just saying that you know it's a good gem that you've leveled up when it's max level and it has 3 pearls. If it's max level and it has 2 pearls, it means it's a garbage gem and you should get rid of it. As for like the stats themselves being garbo, that's just got to do with augmenting them. Augmenting can force them up. Yeah, sorry. As Spooky said, it gets all 3 pearls at level 15. Right, yeah, because a lesser gem at max level would still have 3 pearls, but you would definitely notice the stat difference, right? How do you tell with smaller, like lesser gems? Because I'm thinking empowered gems will have 2 pearls rather than 3. How do you tell with lesser gems? Like, let's say hypothetically you have a gem at level 25 that was a bad gem. How would you know? Sorry, I'm seeing a bunch of other questions here. Contain Chaos Flare moves the Pearl. Yeah, one of them moves the Pearl. I know I always call them Pearl. I think the game refers to them as boosters sometimes, but Pearl just makes sense because it looks like that. So, any clue when gems start working? Can't socket them. They're working on it. I assume it's related to the duping, so they probably just disabled it. No, Spooky. Like the whole thing that I'm... So it's a real scenario, like I understand, is someone could have a bad lesser gem, level it up to maximum, and then like a few months or weeks go by. How do they know if it's still a bad lesser gem? Like maybe they're trying to optimize, you know, but they don't know because it still has all of the stats and stuff. I know there was a way to check. I just don't remember because it's been so long. Like, would it just be that you can max it out? It just would take like a lot more augmenting. No, I know small gems always have 3 pearls. That's what I'm saying. Because when you max it out, it just puts that extra pearl on, but then the stats overall are garbo. Unless it doesn't matter and you can just force augment the lesser gem, which would obviously be very expensive, but maybe that's the point. What's the best way to my power rank? I'm 4K, just started a few days ago. Max out your character first if you're still not max level. Check the percentage in the gem forge, select the ones that need the less augments. You have to max it out 100%. So, okay. Hold on. Oh, God. So the hypothetical that's going on right now is somebody just has a bad gem that they've maxed out, and it's, let's say it's been years, they don't know that it was a bad gem. So as far as I know, the only way that you can tell, because when the gem gets maxed out, it's going to end up having 3 pearls anyways, but you're most of all going to be looking at the augmenting percentage. But I don't know whether or not, like, when you augment it, even if it's a bad gem that, you know, didn't generate with all 3 stats or whatever, if you augment it, does it still force it to being a good maxed out gem? Or is it going to be noticeably less stats? I don't remember. Because I know there was a way to tell, I just don't remember. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you guys for clarifying. So lesser gems, you can just augment and force it to being good. It's in power gems that you gotta watch out for. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's good to know. Because I also, like, I have messed up gems. You can see air gem, water gem. Like, these are old school gems. So a lot of my knowledge about lesser gems is very different. So to clarify, if you have a garbage lesser gem, it doesn't matter anymore. The big thing is, does your empowered gem have all 3 pearls? That's going to be the big difference. Whoops, trying to enter the club world again. Sorry, I had like a brain fart. Like it's you know, it's difficult for me to understand, like, with so many people throwing so many different conflicting answers at me, like whether I just had to spell it out in a way that I could get a direct answer from you guys. So thank you for that. Back to your scheduled programming. Oh God, I've been playing this game for too long, dude. The thing is, you gotta understand, like, a lot of these changes, like, that's not new. the way that the lesser gems work by any means. It's just that I've been playing this game for a point where it has been longer in the game's life cycle where that was different. Actually, it's probably not longer anymore. It's probably like completely changed now. And just been like that for many years. Either way. Appreciate it, guys. Crystal Empowered Gems have the ability to drop between 2-star and 3-star. If it's a 2-star, it stays that way. Yep, I know. The Empowered Gems are the bad ones. Oh, right. Yeah. It's not the pearl, it's the stars on them. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for clarifying, because that was just me messing up, because I mixed it up with the other thing. Anyways, let's get back to stupid crystal farming. See, this is the best part of streaming, because then I can refresh my memory with all this stuff when you guys ask these questions, because it's been years since I had someone ask that question. And you guys would know more than me about gems and stuff like that, because I have not touched my gems in years either. I mean, outside of like upgrading them to crystal and everything, but that doesn't really like affect rolling for them. I mean, obviously the class gem, that kind of changes it. And the most recent one would be when I got Solarians, but... Did you get a Crystal 5 hat yet? No, of course not. I've been getting really unlucky with my C5s. I think last session that we did for a stream, I don't think I got a single C5, if I recall. Yeah, that's a good tip, Gustavo. Be honest, if you drop a 2-star level gem, you can level it up to 35, just never augment it until you get a 3-star gem. Yeah. That's a good way of doing it. Because especially if you're just starting out, you're not going to be able to be picky with your class gems. We'll unbox our vaults soon, by the way. Now let's go to Candyland. And this 3-star. Why not? I should probably do that as well, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. Hello? Oh, there we go. Bomb Mount or Cosmic Drake? They're both actually pretty good, come to think of it. I prefer the Volatile Bounder just because it's quicker to hop on, hop off, in my opinion. But I could totally see people actually utilizing the Cosmic Dragon instead if they just wanted to. Did I get all the quests, by the way? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I should do this stupid thing and then grab some of these dumb little eggies that I don't have my mod on anymore. Man, they're a lot harder to see without the mod. Yikes. Alright, where's the... There you are. Come on, hit detection. Come on. Register the hit, please. A little faster. The thing that I don't like about this dungeon, that's why I don't do them very often, because they take a little too long to do. Hey, Chronicle. Now that you're in Gems territory, are you aware of the current issue with Gems? Yep. Yeah, I'm planning on doing a video talking about it as well. Because, yeah, it's definitely something people need to be warned about. Hopefully it gets resolved soon, but who knows? Chronicle, do you know if it's actually related to duping or is it something else entirely? I mean, I'm sure the devs aren't being very forthcoming with it, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's to do with the duping, but I just don't know if that's actually like true. Did I get enough of these dumb eggies? Nope, I still need one more just to get this daily done. Man, these things are like microscopic. Good Lord. I'm sure they're around. I can't see them without the mod, dude. Like, oh, there we go. Jeez. Okay. Where is... Do that. Upgraded gem. Good. Okay. Sorry, that was a very distracting dungeon. Possible to get a max augmented gem in level 1 at 100%. What? Oh, you're saying it is possible to get it with like 100% on the augmented stats? Good Lord. Yeah, good luck with that. Later, Spooky. Yeah, I got a face and bow, and then I got an arrow bow, and I got a melee weapon. I got a lot of crystal 5s. I just haven't gotten a hat for the life of me. Also, yeah, if the dude that was asking about Cosmic Dragon versus the Bounder was asking which one to go for, then like Zuck said, the bomber mount, because it's way easier to get. Oh, is no rest for the wicked rain like poop? Spooky? That sucks. I'll still try it, but I'm assuming I can crank the settings down or something. It's probably their dumb anti-cheat. Hey, Swift. Is gardening worth it? I mean, I'd tackle gardening when you don't have anything else to do. It's kind of fun when you're doing it, but then when you're done with it, it's just a relief. How many bomber mount or bomber coins do you need for volatile bounder? I think it's 300, if I recall. You can just check at the merchant. As of now, at least the CMs are confirming that they're aware of the issue and working on it. Okay, so I still assume it's something related to the duping, but yeah. How long do you think it'll take them to fix it? I don't know. They're aware of it. They're working on it. I'm still gonna say err on the side of caution and say that it's got to do with the duping, or as Chronicle said, it's a byproduct of it. Like maybe it's a separate issue that just got attention because of it. Who knows? Gardening is worth the 4 weeks of grinding and 2 mil flux spent. When you end up getting golden souls, then you're making bank every 3 days. That's true, actually. Like, I never take advantage of gardening, but it is a really good method of making flux that can slowly steamroll. It just requires a lot of time. That's true. No, I still think that the gem socketing's got to do with duping, but I could be wrong. Anyways, it is time. First of all, can I get that stupid egg mount now? Also, how long is this event till? Not very long. Let's see. Oh my god. Wait, I need refined chocolate. Oh, ew. I haven't been grinding enough of these stupid Bunfest tokens. No. I got plenty of the Arrow chocolate. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this. God. This is hours worth of grinding, by the way. Like, good lord. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get it, which means I would have to buy it. I'm not buying it for that, though. No, thank you. Weird. Okay, anyway, let's start opening up our boxes. Dear God. So that'll be the true test. If, is that too loud? The other thing too that I do not have with my new setup is audio ducking. So basically when I'm talking, it's supposed to make that quieter. But I might have to change that. Here, you know what I can just do? Let's just make it more pleasant on everyone's ears. And I'll just mute it. For you guys, I'll mute Trove. There we go. Okay. So, which class did I have my... Where was my alt class? Yeah, Lancer. Did I have a spear? No, I do not. Okay. So we're still hoping to get a Crystal 5 hat. Still hoping for it. Let me spend my keys really quick. All C4s. Gross. Can I... Whoops. Yeah, okay. I don't think I can get any more keys off that guy, and I can't get that because I don't have nearly enough. So let's just open them and see. Really loud for me. Okay, there. Now I can unmute this stupid game. Oh, we didn't even get a hat. This grind, dude, like it just doesn't stop for me. Man. Like everybody else I know ends up getting like a lot of other like whether it be hats or faces, like there's a lot of variety for them. Not for me. Wow, not even a C5. Whoa, dude. Whew. If I knew what the odds were of crafting it, but you can't actually craft Crystal 5 because devs are mean. Instead, you can only craft Crystal 4 with a chance of getting Crystal 5. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. Dang. Like, at least if it gave me a few hats, it could have given me, like, a little bit of hope, but... Godforsaken game, dude. It's fine. It's fine. Gives me something to grind, I guess. But... ah, man. That's disheartening. I am recording, like, multiple clips every time I do these unboxings, so I'm gonna splice them all together, like, afterwards, and I think it's gonna be a really long video. Yes. Oh, Lord. How to grind Bunfest token. It's just really bad to grind them. Basically, you gotta do, like, you basically just can get them through the dailies, and then anything other than that, ones that are time gated, you have to get out of donations, which is a lot of the chocolate. If I was just going for the egg dungeons, it would be a bit faster, but are the gear crafter boxes obtainable from farming dungeons? Yes. If so, U11 topside is now going to be empty because of me. Wait, what? Oh, Neon City. Yeah, U6 is still more efficient just because it's faster, but you can do U11 if you just want to get the drops as well as just play U11 because it's funner. I'm waiting to actually get my full set of C5, and then I'm going to start actually leveling it and working on it, which is going to make me hate life because of how broke I'm going to be. Right now, I'm still doing okay because I still haven't bothered trying to max it all out. Managed to pull a 3-star C5 bow the other day. Yeah, I think I got one as well, come to think of it, right here. Which would have been fun to level this one up. But nope. Instead, I got this one right here, which this one's actually maxed out and ready, but I still gotta work on the face. Obviously, I need that last level. I gotta re-roll the stats on both of these bad boys. But again, I'm waiting for the stupid hat. Once I get the hat, then I can actually start working on the full set. Oh, crap. I always keep forgetting about getting this every week. Ooh, I'm so far behind on that. Oh, dear Lord. Any chance you can help me? I'm stuck at 35 KPR. It depends what you're lacking specifically, but C5 is gross. As a returning player from 4 years ago, I was happy to see C4. Yeah, you would be. It's gross for me because I'm an endgame freak and I, haven't stopped playing this game and I need to get C5. Otherwise, I already got my max C4 anyway, so. This is going to be the new Trove of Wonder series. God, I hope not. I mean, at least I'm getting these for free. Trove of Wonders cost me like an arm and a leg. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. Really appreciate it. Smash like if you're on YouTube. Those of you on Twitch, you got a little more time towards those drops. I am going to put out a couple other videos today. I need to put one out addressing the gem socketing, and then I'm also going to hopefully start a No Rest for the Wicked series, but apparently that game's really not optimized, so yeah. And I got to fix that stupid Streamlabs bot. But I appreciate you guys coming out wholeheartedly. Have a good night. Have a good day. Whatever it is. Bye.